Hello everyone, welcome to my new video table design. When designing a table, simplicity and clarity are key. Start by determining the purpose of the table and what information it's need to convey. Use clear headings and labels for each column to help user understand the data. Keep the layout clean and organized with ample spacing between rows and columns. Consider using alternative rows colors to improve readability. Ensure that the font size is legible and consistent throughout the table. If the table includes numerical data, use appropriate formatting such as decimal places or units to make it easy to interpret. Additionally, provide clear instruction and explanation if any data requires future clarification. Test the table with potential users to gather feedback and make any necessary improvements. Overall, prioritize usability and accessibility to create any effective and user-friendly table design. In addition to clarity and simplicity, consider the scalability and flexibility of the table design. Anticipate potential future changes in data or user need and design the table structure accordingly. Use a flexible layout that can accommodate additional columns or rows without sacrificing readability. Implement sorting and filtering options to allow user to easily manipulate and analyze the data based on their preferences. Ensure that the table design is responsive, meaning it adjusts smoothly to different screen sizes and orientations to provide a consistent user experience across various devices. Incorporating these elements into the table design ensures that it remains functional and relevant over time, effectively serving the needs of its user. Moreover, pay attention to the visual aesthetics of the table design. Choose a cohesive color scheme and font style that aligns with the overall design language of the application or document where the table will be displayed. Use subtle visual cues such as bold text or shading to highlight important information or distinguish different sections of the table. Strike a balance between visual appeal and practicality, ensuring that the design enhances rather than detract from the usability of the table. Consistency in design elements across tables within the same project or document also help to maintain a cohesive and professional appearance. By prioritizing both functionality and visual aesthetics, can you can create a table design that is both visual pleasing and easy to use. Additionally, when designing the table, consider accessibility for all users, including those with disabilities. Ensure that the table is compatible with screen readers by using proper HTML markup and providing alternative text for images and visual elements. Use descriptive columns, headers, and labels to assist users who rely on assistive technologies to navigate and understand the content. Maintain sufficient color contrast between text and background to aid users with visual impairments. Providing keyboard navigation options and ensuring that the table is operable without requiring a mouse can also improve accessibility by prioritizing accessibility in the table design. You can ensure that all users can effectively access and interact with the information presented. Future more consider the cultural and linguistic aspect of your audience when designing the table. If you user come from diverse backgrounds, ensure that the language used in the table is clear and easily understandable to everyone. Avoid jargon and overly technical terms that may be unfamiliar to some user. If your audience spans multiple languages, provide translation or language options to accommodate their needs. Additionally, be mindful of cultural sensitivities and preferences with choosing symbols, icons, or visual representation with the table. By embracing cultural and linguistics diversity in the table design. You can create a more inclusive and accessible experience for all users. And other important aspect to consider in the table design is data integrity and security. Ensure that sensitive data is appropriately protected through encryption and access controls. Implement validation mechanism to prevent data entry errors and ensure the accuracy and consistency of the information presented in the table. Regularly audit and review the table structure and data handling processes to identify and mitigate and potential vulnerabilities or risk. Additionally, comply with relevant data privacy regulations and standards to safeguard user provide and maintain trust. By prioritizing data integrity and security in the table design. You can mitigate risk and ensure the reliability and confidentiality of the information contained within. Moreover, it's essential to provide user with clear instructions and guidance on how to interact with the table effectively. Include tooltips or explanatory text where necessary to help user understand the purpose of different features or actions available within the table. Offer documentation or user guides that explain the table's functionality, navigation options, and any specific connotation or standard user in presenting the data. Additionally, consider incorporating interactive elements such as tooltips, interactive filters, or drill down options to enhance the user experience and facilitate data exploration. By providing comprehensive guidance and support. You empower user to make the most of the table capabilities and derive valuable insight from the data it presents. Finally, continuously gather feedback from user to iterate and improve the table design. Interactively conduct usability testing session to observe how user interact with the table and identify any pain points or areas for enhancement. Solicit feedback through survey or user feedback from the gain insight into user preferences, need, and challenges is use the feedback to make informed design decisions and prioritize enhancement that will have the greatest impact or user satisfaction and productivity.